Hello, welcome to the big channel on YouTube. I'm pretty good latte. We're playing Little Nightmares 2. The chapters that have been completed is 1, 2, 3. If there's as many chapters as in the first game, it'll be 5 chapters, so that means this episode will probably be 2 chapters. I'm expecting to finish it in this episode. If that is the case, if there is more, I might take a break, but who knows. Off note, I have not played the DLC of Little Nightmares 1. You'll be able to find the main game, the base game of Little Nightmares 1 on the channel. Having played it basically straight before this. I haven't played the DLC of Little Nightmares 1 because when I pre-ordered Little Nightmares 3 they give you the Little Nightmares Enhanced Edition. However, they don't give you the DLC until the day of release of Little Nightmares 3. So the point of me pre-ordering obviously was to get Little Nightmares fully completed before the release of Little Nightmares 3, and obviously that won't be the case. I will get to the Little Nightmares DLC eventually though, of course, but this is the current situation. So we're going to complete this game, then we're going to probably jump straight into Little Nightmares 3. That's probably what's going to happen. But yeah, thank you so much for watching so far. Let's see how we get going with 6 now. I don't really know where we are. It sort of looked like a bit of a bus stop area, like a waiting room area. We're still back in the city though. Back in the city, we're still in the city, I should say. Obviously, big twist that we still have 6 with us after Little Nightmares 1. Where 6 was a bit interesting, to say the least. He had some compulsions that, you know, might not necessarily be accepted by most people. And I will probably keep trying to get my theory for the story justified, FYI. And that's starting with Little Nightmares 1, where 6 is in foster home / orphanage. I'm just gonna do a quick reminder of that. And we're sort of going through different metaphors related to the story, to the orphanage from 6's eyes. Now, in this game, so far, the argument is that 6 has been adopted. We get 6 out, or we basically meet 6 in his adopted parents' home, right? We break him out. Well, we don't really break him out because it's just more about signaling that this is the next stage of 6's life, right? Because the first game was basically the orphanage / foster care process. My theory, at least. The first game is breaking him out. The second part is the school, because he has to attend school, public school, but then obviously they're a bit of an outcast as well, but we have a different kid here with us as well, right? So we are the ones ending up befriending 6, which is the outcast here. For better or worse, I don't know what we are. I don't know much about ourselves. Sort of know more about 6's story than anything else, I feel like. Which, you know, don't mind. Definitely the main character here. And then the third chapter, which is in the hospital, sort of signals to me that people think there's something wrong with 6 because, you know, it's a bit different. Is it in a bad way, or is it just because 6 has been bullied and stuff at school, right? We don't really know. The metaphors drawn to 6 as being, well, metaphors, or what is actually happening, we don't really know. Where 6 is basically eating something that is not an animal, or technically an animal, I guess, or what is considered normal food, eating another human. At some point that becomes a little bit more dodgy. Can I jump out while it's going up and down? We don't really know what to expect, right? But yeah, 6 is an outcast, we can say that, and then environmental effects can create differences in development, such an environmental effect in this case is bullying, you know. So maybe 6 is just different in a way, right? And then they are sent to what is represented as a hospital, correction, I guess, or some sort of therapy to help 6 fit in better. That then being illustrated by like basically the character, the doctor, bending various limbs constantly of mannequins, so like putting them into place, right? So yeah. Then we escaped that, and now we're in the next area. So let's see what that and this ends up representing. I have no idea so far. Except that there was like a bit of a transport locale happening, right? I don't know. Oh. Six is waiting there. Why? I guess we are still going upstairs then. Okay, let's go this way then. 6. Fine, fine, fine. Oh yeah, you can help me opening this, right? Whatever you were doing before. I don't know. Still have this. No. I thought I did this already. Because I don't know what it does. You're coming inside now? No. In here? Something? I guess I'll try to go down again. Now that one is there. Okay. How about this? Take this down, jump out here. I'm not going to be able to do that. But if I come up here again now, and then I pull the ladder, or the lever, everything will work out, right? Does it make 100% sense to me? No, but... I'm just bringing them up. Oh, here we go. Solutions. Thank you, 6, for that hint. Two ways to go. Check out what is here first. One of these ones. I'm sure there's another story than my story happening here. And I'll be very curious to learn more about it. It's one of the things that I tend to do. I tend to just pick up games and try to read as little about them as possible. Obviously, I know what this game looks like before I play it, but because the art style is quite iconic of the series, especially like these sequences. But yeah, if there's something like on the back of the case or something like that, I just haven't read it, you know. Like, I don't even know the name of my character. Oh, the name of the character except for 6. I only know the name of 6 because they say to do 6 or the kid's story. No. No way. Somehow that works, okay, fine. That's the best jump I've ever done in my life, I think. I just have to also highlight that I did it the first try, like in the other chapters, and this would have taken a bit more time. So subscribe and like. Subscribe especially because of that pure skills that you saw, you know. This place is falling apart? Or what? Damn. Yay! I was like 6 stopped, so I stopped. Okay. Apparently, I shouldn't stop and do everything that 6 does. I mean, probably I should know that by now, but if you know, you know, you know. Oh my god, the controller battery. That we have a solution for, I think. Oh my god, did we lose 6 there though? Wait, 6 is dead? No, no way. 6 is... Oh no, it's just stuck. Oh, good then. Now we are bonded forever. Alright. don't want to run out in a crucial moment, you know. Ay, many eyes. And this one, I haven't seen this one before. No? Fine. Did I? Oh, my flashlight is gone. Did it break? I cannot use my flashlight anymore. Oh, another TV. It's one of the most difficult sequences in the game. Using the stick right. I'm getting better at this. Look at that speedrunning TV sections. TV sequences. This kind of feels like it's like the next nightmare, you know. We're trying to run away from one, but all we're doing is entering another one. What is this? This guy is kind of creepy. I'd have to say. It's like a bit of Slenderman vibes, you know. For sure. Are we gonna go into the woods as well? Whoa. Oh boy. Yep. Definitely the scariest enemy in this game so far. Teacher might be number 2 now. Seriously, still the long-handed one. Like, oh my god, you know. Jesus. No. No, 6. No. What? We thought you thought we were okay. What? Oh my god, this? No. That's what these things are like. Wait, no. Disappeared though. Does that mean that 6 is not truly gone? Because we weren't able to like grab the frequency thing? What the hell? Huh. Where do we go from here? Up the books, perhaps? Another TV. Okay, this TV. It's gonna be a lot of TV sequences now. Like, oh my god, oh shit. But how can I do this without 6? I have to swing a bit, I guess. Where is the thing to grab onto? Or can I even grab onto it? Maybe I can't. Oh wait, hold on. So we teleport through the TV, right? That's what happened earlier now. And can we, if we can actually go back this way? Yeah. Let me go into the TV again. Ah! Wait. Well. You know I figured it out. And you know it was genius, okay? Is it bugged a little bit? A little bit of bugs. Yeah, there you go. That one felt like it was gonna break. So obviously jumping is a solution. Doesn't destabilize it at all, but... Wait. No. No. Wait. Yeah, this one was fine even though it looked broken. I figured I would have a bit more leeway with this one, so it was worth experimenting. So there's a TV there, so maybe if I find a different TV, it will bring me up. But also I might have to turn on the TV to make that happen. So instead of a flashlight now I have a remote. Hell yeah. It's a fun little sequence. Am I not able to... Wait. So you have to move this one to the middle and then go again. Well, that seems more difficult than it was supposed to be. There we go. There, a bit closer to this side. And then we'll check to see if there's anything here before I teleport back, I guess. I did put this here for a reason too, right? For a hat. I just like the bag, you know, I can't help it. Let's see, let's get into the TV. So what happens if we don't turn on this TV? Maybe we're able to do it from down there or something? Okay. I guess I couldn't get into it, right? I did try to do that. We have to try again, or? Very weird. Maybe the red signal means that it's not connected to a TV or something, to a different TV. Maybe I'm able to signal one from here. If I stand here, like this, yes. Gotcha. So now it should work. Yeah, this is a bit different, isn't it? You know, I have a feeling that 6 is alive, but here's the thing, 6 is not going to eat us. But we gave 6 trust issues, that's what happens, you know? Wow. I like the mechanic a lot, though. That's quite. They are mixing it up quite a bit. Oh my god. We don't have 6 to save us anymore when we are being silly like that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. These are like... This is like symbolizing the world after? Or everything is just dead and monotonous? I don't know. Like the depressing world of adulthood. Adulteration. No, that's something else. Oh shit. Going to the TV is not always useful. What? If I move the TV... Now where that doesn't break it... This is definitely not playing it safe, I feel like. But I'll take it. Oh shit. Oh, that's electricity. Another one. And then run. And electrify. You good, dude? I mean, the people dropping off the bridge here definitely has something to do with like not being good enough, right? I think it's more that. Oh, that was a big jump. We can do it. No. I want to see where we go. I don't know if we go all the way up where we were or not, you know. Maybe stopping here, yes. Maybe we have to do this fast. I feel like I have to do this fast and go inside. And then go here. That seems more correct to me. Yeah, my theory is falling apart a little bit with this episode. Hopefully the next one will help. But, or I can, yeah, maybe I'll just think of something. Maybe I will find a way. Wait. Hold up. I have to watch where I walk. That's crazy. No. Okay. It's because the cable is on the radio. Can I turn off the radio with this as well? No. Oh, my bad. See where to go. Okay, I can reach the toilet. Can I get down from the toilet? Can I get out of the toilet? That's different. No. Really? I just got her though. Well, that broke the electricity a little bit. That's not what I intended. But I will take the chair. Hell yeah. Sing to the music, the music. Stop the music. Still electrifying. What do you want me to do with that? Can I go outside? Can I move the chair? Whoa. I think I'm bugged out. Okay. I was worried how far this would go back, but this is not that bad at all. The checkpoints are very frequent, and that's very helpful. So most of the time, it's not like you don't know what you're doing. It's just about getting it right sometimes, you know? Okay. So let's check if this works before we turn the electricity back on again. Wait. can't do this. No. Okay. So that is possible. Okay. Definitely make that jump a bit easier though. Like this. And straight across, almost. Okay. Let's do it. Noise. Oh, they are literally looking at the TV. That's what they're trying to get to. Trying to get to the TV? Oh my god, oh no. That's not great. Yeah. You have to be quite precise on the run in sequences. Hahaha, TVs, maybe. Oh no, they're breaking them. Maybe it's like an obsession with entertainment that it's still representing. So it's just getting consumed by the idea that is presented to you of everything in the world. Maybe that's what this section is. Hell yeah, we got 6-pack or not? I don't think it's going to work on the Slender Boy. Did we make it out? Away? I think so. Right? We're still missing 6 now. We need to get 6 back somehow. That was pure impatience, basically. Fuck. It's like you want to get away as soon as possible, you know, but patience is the key. Let's get the critical ladder to focus in. That sound, did it like teleport or something? Can it just show up anywhere? Even if it's not through a TV? Like the slender dude sort of looks like a salesperson, which is very funny as well, having that entertainment aspect of the chapter. It's like you are being sold by him. You're being sold something by him. Whoa. Did I make it or not? I don't think I did. Yeah, this one is not happening. For sure. Yeah, this one is more promising right now. Yes, for sure. Wow. Hey! Oh, damn. Run. Shit. Should just drop down immediately. Oi. So close this time. I thought it was further away before. Please. Yeah. I can go down immediately for sure. Wait, no. No. On the train. We are escaping what society is trying to make us through marketing. Oh boy. We dealt some damage for sure. including loneliness, by losing 6. The remote though, what? That was 6, right? But the remote, useless. Only created a monster. Oh, you guys are having fun together, right? Yes, what the dream could look like, but it's a nightmare instead, obviously. I thought the remote created a monster. It's like, oh well, this looks like the sequence of Little Nightmares 1 as well, when 6 is walking up the stairs, right? Yeah, but the TV is like we are created by what we see, as well. We're influenced so influenced by what we see on television. Hopefully you won't have little nightmares after watching me play Little Nightmares or playing Little Nightmares yourself, but we just make them into big dreams instead. Just try not to get too inspired. God damn, the sequence is so cool. What? Oh no. No. Time to run. No. Bag off? No. We want the bag. The bag is us. We are the bag. No. Oh shit. God damn. We are power, people. I'm controlling it. Didn't even realize for a bit. This sequence is so cool. It's like we are gaining control over our individuality. Trying to come again, huh? You're trying to come again, huh? No? No, you're disappearing now, you little bitch. Huh? Just give me my friend back. This is wild. They're opening the way. Oh shit. Alright. Alright. I mean, this game is definitely wilder than Little Nightmares 1. Hey, life in the big city is all over. Another little nightmare. But we beat the nightmare. We don't always beat the nightmares. We do technically, I guess, except for when we get captured. That's how the nightmare starts, for example, or by losing our friend. Hey, what is gravity? Only us is affected by gravity. Oh, doors instead of TVs. Oh, we took off our paper bag. We no longer Pac-Man, but we are still the bag inside. Nope. Thinking about the sounds. That gave a normal sound. That gave a normal sound. Yeah. Okay, so 2 down here. And then up, and then up again. Yeah. Yikes. Nope. Two down there now. Let's try the same sequence. And then up again. And let's try the middle door. Maybe we have to return as well, you know? There we go, that was different. Hey, we made it. Okay. 1, 2, no. So only 1. 1, 2, no. What? Okay, so it is that one, and then it has to be this one. So up left, up right, no. Up left, up right, no. Up left, up right, bottom right, yep. This is like trial and error. I don't know if there is a method really. Yikes though. Okay. What? This one, no. Oh. So bottom right. No. Bottom right, bottom right. Trying to remember why it is as well. No. So faster to go like this, right? So bottom right. Middle left, maybe? Yep. Bottom right, middle left. Just gonna try them all in this order again, you know? Hey. Oh, that's the last. Is the last staircase? Wow, what is that? Oh my god, is that 6? That's wild. Hey, buddy. Maybe I can get them something. There's no way I have to. It's horrible though. Hey, why would I do that? I mean, if 6 does something to me now, it's justified at least. Maybe this is just a nightmare version of what happened to 6, right? Of course. Of course. I need the hammer for that. Oh, there's an axe there. Oh no, I don't wanna. I don't wanna destroy it though. That's the thing. But I feel like I have to, right? Is there a way to be? I'm assuming we are beating a nightmare or like getting six back to their senses, no? Yes, yes, yes. Obviously that's what was happening. Ow. I go here. Where do I end up? Okay. Can I bring that with me? No. Put it there. Bring it further up. Wow. Okay, that was a bit of a mess. That was just me calling to 6 all the time. Oh my god. I feel like that is the way. Just gonna do this. Here. Yep. Okay, what's next? This sequence is crazy. I have no idea what is happening. Or maybe it's just like, how can I make my theory make sense? It's like the nightmare is the worst version of ourselves coming to pass or something, right? I don't know. I don't know, that's a tricky one. No X, so it's up there. I need to actually get the act down in this one, I think. too impatient, I guess. No! So close. I mean, I think I can do it, it's just a little bit of time. No, that's not good. I'm bugged. Yeah, cannot do anything. Couldn't drop it, couldn't hit with it. I'm encountering a couple bugs actually in the game, which is a bit annoying. You know, will be alright. Nice. The game just feels so evil, you know, I don't know. It's like to conquer our nightmares, we become the evil one. Oh, you're back to normal now? We got 6 back, people. No. No. Hey. I mean, 6 is not helping us as much as before, I think. Oh boy. Go. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. No. Yep. Payback, bitch. Oh no 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 no. Or well. I mean, there is more to this. It's kind of like Six is the boss of everything, right? Or like has full control of the nightmares in some kind of way. Based on the last game. That was basically Six becoming like super powerful. And we didn't see anything of that in this game. But I don't know. However, like how like what is the real status of Six right now? Like just mind games with us, or is it more like a maybe Six encountered some problems and needed help and then used us as a result? But still, the story is still there, you know, except for the last chapter. I have no idea what is happening, obviously. Huh. Okay. All the eyes on us. But yeah, the eyes are still there. I feel like the eyes just represent different nightmares at this point. Yeah, I guess, I mean, it tracks that Six would just betray us for their own good in the end, but I don't know. Oh. Going into adulthood? Or what? Kinda like we saw in the game. Yeah, no? Don't know to which stage. I feel like there would be more related to, because this would be like the career version, like the entertainment one, right? But the old version, no, we don't have any. We haven't done a chapter related to that. Feels like there should be though. I don't think there's any DLC for Little Nightmares 2, as far as I understood. And that can be us as well, I guess. Yeah. We can be the salesman. If we want to be the salesman. Probably should avoid becoming the salesman if we can, but... It's just like is it just age as well, just coming after us? Like, it could also just be that. In chapter 4, I mean, so you could just have age coming after us in chapter 4. Huh. Like as a surprise because you spent so long just watching TV. And it's like your life just went by past you. Like, it went by without you noticing. What do you think? Hey! It's all over now. Signal interruption I guess that's death in the end. If this is a full story, though, I wonder. I mean, this Little Nightmares 1 and 2 sort of tracks as a whole series. I don't know if Little Nightmares 3 is necessary after this. It sort of follows up because it sort of ends with old age, right? I mean, they could just be doing something completely different and building on something else with 6, if 6 is in Little Nightmares 3. I just want to say as well, at the end of the last episode, I said the last 2 chapters, if there was a couple more chapters, it would be around an hour and a half. Look at the time of the video. Am I not excellent at predicting? I don't know. No idea. Well, I have no idea what to expect. It's interesting that they put the same amount of chapters in, considering that there is no DLC for Little Nightmares 2 either. I wonder if they planned it and they just cancelled it at some point. So far though, in terms of like horror, I like the first game a lot more. It was way scarier to me. But it could be the imagery that was used, like it was a lot more grotesque. And a lot of this part was just more, it was depressing and like, but not as creepy most of the time. It was just like, this is bad. I don't know, I don't think I can. I don't think it was just more than, oh, this is horrible, yes, like there's horrible things happening. But the imagery of it was not as impactful, I would say. And the most memorable bit is first chapter. I don't of Little Nightmares 2. I don't remember that much from the beginning. Just getting 6 out, right? It's like, okay, let's scratch over that very quickly. The school was very interesting. With the teacher and just all the different social dynamics and the different groups of people you see in a typical, I guess, like American high school. I don't know if it's the same elsewhere. I did not necessarily experience it exactly like that. I don't think it was that it is that similar in some ways. But there was always this. This is the ideal way to do it because America and all of that. And I was like, well, now it's a bit different, isn't it? But that's how it was. Like, 'cause you had like, oh yeah, high school musicals. Like, oh yeah, American high schools are like the way. Am I old now? Because I'm saying that, I don't know. But yeah, it's like they are you include all like the stereotypical cliques and these things, and like, oh, that person that is sort of like separate sometimes even, and that was not always necessarily represented in us, and like the different ways bullying occur, like that was very interesting. Like I think they did a lot of that. It was very cool. And the hospital was a bit weird, honestly, but I get what they were trying to do with like correcting people into a essentially machine for society. I think it sort of works that way in the story, making sure that you fit the mold, of normal. So I liked that aspect of it. I didn't like the chapter as much. I didn't find it as interesting, at least compared to the mannequin chapter of the first game. It's quite easy to compare it to that because you had like the mannequins coming in at all times, or I think it specifically was the boss hiding as a mannequin, and that was super scary. And once I figured out the flashlight mechanic properly in this game, it was a bit more like, yeah, pretty easy. And it's very few times I got scared in this one. Like in the previous one, I was like freaked out multiple times and constantly on occasions. And then I liked these. I liked it, the school, the idea of 3, and I like 4 as well. With the entertainment, the sales, how, and the expectations of society as well, because that's also part of it. It's like, how you should be like this. Like they were telling you what is good and what is bad on TV. It's like, oh, this is the ideal. And then it's like, oh, these are the expectations when you're going through the city as well. Like people committing suicide and these things, right? So it's like this. If you fail the norms of society, then you don't fit in anymore. You can go away. You know, like that sort of thing. That part was cool. So I like what they're doing indeed with these things, and that works very well. So in terms of like, in broadening the topics discussed, I like 2 more than 1. I don't like it as much in a horror scary sense. Chapter 5 for me was sort of like, well, it's cool, but the door stuff is very annoying more than anything else. I can figure it out, but I don't know if there was a better way to do it. But in terms of like the glittering around the door, maybe there was something to it and I just didn't notice. But and I don't currently know what the big 6 represents. It could obviously be like an evil version of 6, but also that version didn't seem necessarily evil, because all it did was protect this little thing and we destroyed it, so obviously it gets a bit annoyed at us. And it just seems like a nightmare of like losing a friend or something like that. Like that you go through like the thinking of like, okay, let me think. You go through thinking that the friend appears in the nightmare because you didn't feel like you helped them enough, but then in the nightmare you are destroying the friend by destroying what they like, in that sense. So I get that, but I don't. And then you're just left with the evil version of the friend in the end, I guess. Or the one that, or you fall down as compensation. So now it's even again. I don't know what else to think right about that chapter for now. But yeah, school entertainment, idea of 3, of the hospital, that was cool. If I think back to the first game, to be fair, one part of it was more funny than scary, and with the kitchen, with the butcher not being able to move around at all. Sort of started laughing at that at some point, like, and that, and the people like eating food all the time, and representing the parents consuming the children at the orphanage, foster home, in my opinion, idea, but my theory, but I don't know. I'm sure people have thought of that before. What else? So before that it was scary, and after that it was scary, and so it just it gave it like a break, but also it was the depiction of them was like gross, you know, gross. Gross is like gross income on these things, right? But gross, like that kind of gross. Gross. That sounds better actually. Maybe that's it. So yeah, what do I like the two first games for different reasons. Wonder what the DLC in one is about. Maybe if I play the DLC, I will like the first game more, very definitely. But I would say, due to finding the topics of 2 a bit more interesting, I like 2 more because of that so far. As like an overall game, and I felt like there was a bit more mechanics involved, a bit more variety than 1. So if the first game is like a 7.5, this one is an 8, I would say. Unlike from like a critic perspective, because I think they would argue that the first game is more restricted with what you are doing, but the however by the school, this is restricted because it doesn't meet part of what 1 did, but it did expand on a lot of other things. I think it's a better game as a result, I think. So I'm very curious about what they're doing with 3 then, which means I do think that it is a co-op game. You can play co-op, or there's an AI with you at all times maybe, which might make things more restrictive again. But then again, if you're playing with someone, it's a lot of fun, right? I won't be doing that, I think. The problem is also I might not be playing it in the dark as well, depending on when I'm able to record, which is not as ideal, but I'll be able to do it when I can anyway. Focus time and all of that, right? Let me think about this. But yeah, what can it explore in 3? It's just society fitting in, becoming something. What can it represent? Maybe it will do like focus like a lot more on like adulthood and like maybe from the other's perspective, because now you have done from a child growing up in a specific scenario, but what if now you're gonna do it from the parent side? So it's like you're playing as a kid, I guess, but you know, it's just representing a little part of the nightmare, right? It's the aesthetic of the game. So a lot of like the difficulties of being a parent, what you should do with your children. And what you are seeing, like maybe it's like other parents, if there's like a school level, for example, that's going to be more the problem. And then what if a kid gets sick as well, if you want to do like a hospital thing, going on trips, traveling, like a nightmare trip, you know, that kind of thing. Definitely possible, right? No? I think there is. No post-credit scene in Little Nightmares 2. Because there was one in Little Nightmares 1. But yeah, if you've enjoyed the series, obviously just wrapping up now, your game for charity. It's all about charity, mental health, equity, initiatives, that's the goal. Raise money for it, boom, boom, boom. Very simple, very straightforward. If we get 1,000 subscribers, which is kind of what we need to monetize things and blah, 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 blah. I will set up a non-profit because that's the way I want to do this, like separate to my day job, and hopefully get like some collaborations going to keep the channel exciting, not only with me necessarily, and then it will be like a consistent source of revenue for the non-profit as a result, and then non-profits will be able to run or decide which sort of initiatives will be actioned, and then we can outsource those to other non-profits, charities, or it can be run through the charity, but you know exactly which ones within the categories, mental health and equity, like more equality, right? So basically this could be also a community effort. If we're able to build a small community, you know, and we can do some voting and these things for what we would be doing with the money, and then we will do like, we did this frequently, frequent update on what was what was raised, what money was funded, what initiatives were funded. It's just quite interesting because you'll be able to see, I'll be able to see as well, like what YouTube channel generates, and all of that. So you know, I think it'll be a cool thing in the end if we can get this done. Obviously, super small channel, but it will be the biggest channel on the tube, as I'm saying. We're just manifesting, obviously, that those more than 10 subscribers, we can do it. We can do it, I believe. Cool. So, like, subscribe, and okay, bye.